Back for another Miniverse Make It Mini Lifestyle. This is Series 1, but Wave 2. Let's see which one we got today. Hoping for a new one today. Let's see what we got. We did get a vase. Oh, I think this is a new one. This is definitely a Wave 2. Yep, because we did not have one of these in Wave 1. So that's cool. What do you guys do with these boxes? Do you keep them to play, to like stock your little store? Or what do you do with them? Do you throw them away? Let me know. I'm always curious what people do. I try to keep everything so that my daughter can play with it. But I do sell extras like on eBay if she's over it and doesn't really play with it or care about it. But I would have loved to have little extras like that as a kid. We have some potting soil. Tongs, shovel, so it's a plant for sure. And then these are the base of this white container. I get a lot of questions about that. That's what that goes to. You can turn it into a shelf, which I think is really awesome. Just like the spa ones turn into a bathtub. Like, how cool is that? And then we have the plant, which comes wrapped in this really cute paper. That is a big base, but that's good. That'll keep it sturdy. That's very pretty. All right, so I'm gonna clean up and then we'll be back to build it. Here's what it's gonna look like when we're done. The Majesty palm. So you don't bury the root too far. You got to keep it up so it stands taller in the pot, but I do think it's going to take all the potting soil. And I will seal mine with resin like I always do. I don't want to be able to have that dirt come out just in case my daughter plays with it. It's not a huge mess. So this should be fairly easy. Probably put about half of the soil in, pat it down so it's real compact, and then bury the root, and then add the rest. I love this stuff. It feels just like kinetic sand. I feel like we will definitely use every little bit of it though. I feel like that did nothing. Let's see. Yeah, that elevates it enough though. That's kind of how they show it. It has some height. Alright, so I'm going to get the rest of the dirt out. What I've done in the past is kind of shape it into like a rope so it kind of can go around it like this and make it into like a log. And then once I have it in the center, I kind of go around and then mush it down, if that makes sense. That way it's kind of even there. And of course, mash it down real good. I guess it really doesn't have to be completely centered because a lot of plants aren't. But this one's off just a tad. Okay, that probably took me longer than I care to admit to get it how I wanted. It's centered now, and I'm going to sneak in there. I think I have enough resin in here. This is just clear resin. You need a very thin layer to put in here and to cure it, and then that way, I guess you could still pop it out, but it would take a lot of work. Here we go, there's some. I just put a couple drops and then I'll kind of move it around, or you can use a toothpick and then make sure it's touching everything and then cure it. And then that's all you gotta do. Okay, this is how it turned out. It does look a little bit wet in the soil, but I feel like that's realistic. And yeah, I like this one. I think if you aren't using resin, you'll have to bury it way at the bottom and then pack the soil around it. And you can almost use more soil too. So always save your leftovers from previous builds. That's what I do in case I need some extra. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think of this one and which one you're looking forward to most with Wave 2. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.